Just giving it a few seconds for it to get used to the live and all that, like my microphone and everything, and also, well, the audio from the phone in general. Right, let's get on with it then. I'm tired. I'm knackered. I'm pissed off. It's only been 3 games, and I've already had enough of this season. I want it to genuinely start again. I really do. That was an absolute disgrace. That whole match was, from our football club, from the referee, from Cleverley, from everyone. And I'm sick and tired of this cunting season already. This is going to be a rage. I'm sorry, everyone. I am sickeningly tired of this season already. I'm going to put the review out there now because I've got to edit this video. I'm close to 2,000, by the way. Please make sure you subscribe. And I'm tired. We've got Leyton Orient on Tuesday as well, so I want to get this over and done with. And I will be at the game on Tuesday night as well. I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. And you'll see my rage is why in the video itself. We still badly miss Hazard. We still badly miss Pleggy. That game, evident enough, is why we need a new goalkeeper and a new centre-back. I'm sorry, Ashby Hammond was fucking useless in that game. And as much as I've backed him all season to give him time, but he's repeated the same mistakes as QPR. But the person I blame for that match completely is Cleverley. If anyone doesn't blame Tom for that match, you're an idiot. He picked the wrong lineup. He picked the wrong fucking lineup. Simples. Fucking simples. There's no other way to defend that whatsoever. What did we see from QPR? Owen Aseni was brilliant. What did we see from QPR? Tegan Finn was brilliant. What did we see from QPR? Benarous was brilliant. And he didn't fucking start any single one of them. I called it. I called it from 2 o'clock. And you'll see it in my video itself. I called it that he should have started them. And it's costed us the game completely. Costed us the game. It might have been different also because of that as well. So, honestly, I'm fuming. I'm fuming. I'm going to go through every single... player as it was in that match in a nutshell. Starting with Ashby Hammond. The problem is we're going to have to start him again on Tuesday because it turns out Zach Baker's injured with a thigh injury. So we lack depth at the back alongside that as well. Hazard's not back till ages. So, yeah. First off, there's that. No, I'm sorry. Ashby Hammond had another horrendous performance, I'll be brutally honest. Same as QPR. Nothing learnt from there. Go again against Leyton Orient on Tuesday. Then we go on to the defence. Again, poor, the lot of them. Weirdo got sent off, as you all knew. I've watched it back, by the way, while I was going to the corner shop. The first yellow was never a yellow. It was never a penalty for Lincoln at the beginning. But at the same time, when he got his second yellow when he dived, he was sent off, obviously. Obviously, if that penalty was never given in the rules of usual football, he would have just got a yellow for that. But I'm going to be brutally honest. If I was in charge, of the footballing world with rules, I would give players a straight red for diving. So I'm not going to complain as much about Weirdy's red card as I should do when I've seen so many worse decisions over the years in the EFL for red cards and all that. Just ask Joe Edwards last season at Middlesbrough. It's funny you say that, FX11. Except I'm the one making the content. You're not, so screw you. Anyways, let's move on. And I'm tired of people saying we deserved something from that game. Had we played like we did in the last 10 minutes throughout the whole game, it would have gone so much differently yesterday, would have. It would have gone so much differently. And that's why I completely blame Tom from that entire game. We didn't deserve something from that game. We played well in the last 10 minutes, but that wasn't enough. Where was that performance throughout the rest of the game? It was nowhere. We were 3-0 down. So we only have ourselves to blame for that. I reckon had Tom started Aseni Benares and Aseni Benarouz and Tegan Finn from the beginning, it would have been so much different. So yeah, horrendous. Honestly, horrendous. Another terrible defeat. We've lost 3-2 to Lincoln. We're third bottom in the league. Reading's bottom. Peterborough's second bottom. And it now means that Leyton Orient and Blackpool this week, both back-to-back at home, are must-wins if we want to climb the table. I want to end August now with 7 points if we can possibly potentially get a draw at Cardiff, which won't be easy at all. So, and then I'll go into September feeling a bit more comfortable, basically, if that makes sense. So that pretty much wraps it. In a way. I'm getting the review out there now because the rest of it I'm just going to put on my video because I've got to edit it. And, well, I want to try and get out tonight because we've got Leyton Orient on Tuesday and that's yet another video to make. In the meantime, the other thing that's really the summary of the game. So, start Aseni on Tuesday. Fucking drop Pepple for all I care. Honestly, I don't know why he started in the first place. Start Tegan Finn. Start Benarouz. Tom, don't be so stubborn and actually start the team that fans want. It's all about the fans. It's not all about yourself. Simple as that. Simple as that. And that was really the summary of that in a nutshell. Tom had 4 days to basically decide. Think of the fans. Think of the club. No, he thought of himself. That reminds me of fucking Southgate when he was England manager. So I am backing Tom, by the way. It's only 3 games, but I'm telling you, he got it completely fucking wrong yesterday. Completely fucking wrong. The reason we deserved to lose yesterday is solely because of him. For being too egotistical, too self-minded, going, let's pick the team that I want to pick and pick my favourites. And we can get something from this game. Give them another chance. Fuck off. No. Did you watch the QPR game? Did you watch the QPR game? Aseni was brilliant. Tegan Finn was brilliant. And you didn't start either of them. I'm fuming. So, and there'll be no weirdo for Leyton Orient or Blackpool because of his red card. So, that's that really. More of this I'll discuss on the outro itself when the video comes out. We'll see you all in the next review and go from there. I haven't got the badge on, but who cares? I went to go and get something from the corner shop beforehand. Liam has in the background meanwhile. I'll get Liam's thoughts on the outro itself, though. I'm going to end this stream. You all can watch for the time being how pissed off I am at the result. But there we are. Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Green Army. Do you think you'll get relegated? Well, if we do, it's a disaster, to put it bluntly. Oh, epiphany, actually. I've got an epiphany before I end the stream, actually. I've said this to, not just Liam, but I've said this to everyone around me after yesterday's game. If we go into September after round 6 away at Cardiff with still no wins at all, I don't want to be too pessimistic or dramatic, but I genuinely think if we are still winless after 6 games, I think that's it. I think that's our Auto's hopes over. We're going to be brutally honest. Unless we Charlton it from last season or unless we Derby it from the season before. Simple as that. Because if you remember, Charlton started the same last season awfully and then picked it up and then won the bloody playoffs. Derby the year before started so inconsistently. They were mid-table. Second half of the season, they were outstanding and they went up at the end of the day. So it's still a long season. Argyle Life also put on Facebook yesterday that I looked up. The last time we lost our first 3 games in a row, we still went up that year with Neil Warnock in 95-96. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. But that's my epiphany. I do genuinely think we're not going up at all if we go into September with nothing. And that screams to me, it doesn't just scream to me embarrassing. It screams to me Ipswich 2021-22, which means it can happen when they finish bloody 11th that year. Anyways, we'll see you all when the video comes out. Have a good one, guys. and see ya.